I can't believe that death could come so quickly. This can't be happening.
So young.
I know they say that young die hard, but still, this is hard to believe.
It's not just hard, it's criminal.
We've got to find out who did this and make them pay.
It's our fault. We're to blame for this creek dying from pollution.
No. You've got to be more outraged. Where's the anger? The emotion? Don't you care about this crime?
Crime? Ann, are we shooting a murder investigation?
Oh, are we ad-libbing again? Okay, cut! Good grief!
I am a thespian, you know.
Your nationality does not concern me. What concerns me is that you're more emotional. Stare at death.
And do we really have to work with this person?
Enough! Kids, take a break. Now, Mr. Chase.
That's Special Agent Chase.
Okay.
Donovan Chase.
Oh, brother.
Special Agent Chase. We really appreciate you giving us your technical expertise for this
And as technical expert, I've got to tell you that the quality of creeks in Mecklenburg County is just not any good.
Yes, that's in the script.
Script? It's right in front of you, little lady. The death of our creeks. It's devastating.
I appreciate the state of our creeks. That's why we're doing this episode. But I would prefer if you would provide your expertise to me and let me pass it on to the cast.
My apologies, ma'am. It's just that the decline in quality of water is especially evident in areas that have gone from suburban to rural. We should all be outraged. He should be outraged.
I don't chew the scenery, fella. I mope through my eyes.
Speaking of eyes, my eyes tell me that it's time for lunch.
But we are not finished.
And the stomach calls, and I gotta have my mango before noon.
All this pollution, and all she can think about is a dance.
It's in her contract. She got that instead of a fountain in her dressing room.
When will I learn not to call cut? I always lose my actors.
The real lesson for all of us is the crime is in the grime.
Dennis, did you hire that technical expert for the next Mecklenburgers episode?
Absolutely. Special Agent Chase Donovan. He really knows his stuff, too.
That's good. Viewers want reality in the shows these days. They want crime. They want investigations.
Well, that doesn't sound like the Mecklenburgers, unless we're going for a different audience.
How about going for any audience, boy?
Well, that could work.
Good. Now make sure the special agent gets everything he wants. Give him the full run of the station, as long as it brings in viewers. You've got it?
Oh, 10-4. Yeah, that's crime talk, I think. Yeah, it's not so easy, is it?
Yeah. Easy come, easy go.
How can you eat that after seeing that stuff in the creek?
I know. It is such a shame about the creeks. When I was doing my research, the county's water quality staff, they told me that only 33% of Mecklenburg County's creeks are suitable for prolonged human contact.
What? Prolonged human contact, like wading or swimming.
Well, a long time ago, that's what people did. They'd go swimming in the creek, they'd fish in it, they'd eat, and more.
Who'd want to swim in that dirty water? Did they drink it too?
They could have.
I couldn't help but overhearing since I was listening. Have you found any witnesses yet?
Mr. Chase.
Again, Special Agent Chase? Chase Donovan. But you can call me D for Chase.
Right. Special Agent Chase. Well, we were just talking about how the creeks used to be suitable for swimming.
Exactly. That's the crime. No longer suitable for prolonged human contact.
How long is prolonged anyway?
Long enough, little lady. Long enough.
I think I want to go back to work now.
So, thanks.
Aim to please. Sometimes to shoot, too. By the way, did you find any evidence?
Evidence?
Oh, little lady, little sweetkins. There's plenty of evidence everywhere. If you just look closely enough. Closely enough.
He's kind of full of himself, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he's full of something. All right, lunch is over. Let's get back to work, girls. Come on.
Okay, let's take it from the top. Final touches. All right, settle in, people. And action.
Freeze, don't anyone move. Cut. Cut.
And cut. Chase. Special Agent Chase. I thought we went over this before lunch. Only I get to say cut around here.
But we have some evidence for the shot.
What are you talking about now?
Candy wrapper. Evidently someone was eating candy either in or near the creek.
But why would anybody want to throw away a wrapper small enough to fit in your pocket?
Either our candy culprit has something to hide, or he just doesn't care.
But there's a lot more trash out here than just that wrapper.
Yeah, I can second that.
True, pollutants that affect our surface water are numerous.
Should I be shooting this?
Why not? Roll it.
Pollutants come from two different sources, point source and non-point source.
I don't remember these lines.
Oh, we are ad-libbing. To pollute or not to pollute? That is the question.
This is an example of non-point source pollutants, usually coming from rainwater. Point source is from pipes and irrigation ditches in my backyard.
And
Oh, all right, cut.
I like the sound of that word, especially the T's. Cut.
Dennis, we need to talk about this technical expert you hired.
Dennis, what did you find?
Oh, well, I analyzed the wrapper and found contained candy known as butterscotch. Oh, the previous contents as highly delicious.
Good work. Yeah, once we find the owner of this wrapper, we'll be able to send him some brochures from the SWATA Litterbug program. Then he'll know better. And knowing better is half the butter.
Is this guy for real?
I'm always for real.
Dennis, why is he here?
I was just about ready to explain that. Dennis, gather the troops.
Mecklenburg County has been in the going green business for a long time. We make it as easy as we can to recycle things like cans and bottles and newspapers so we don't fill up our landfill so fast. But we also have recycling drop-off centers located all over the county so you can drop off appliances, cardboard, computer equipment, old paint and motor oil, dead batteries, even old propane tanks and fire extinguishers. To find the recycling drop-off center closest to you, just go to wipeoutwaste.com.
Gather around, everyone. Gather around. For those of you who don't know me, Donovan Chase.
So, who are you for those who do know?
You can call me D. D stands for Chase.
D is our technical expert, as you can plainly see.
Technical expert.
Yeah, he's an expert on technicals.
He's the expert for our show on the environment. But I don't know why he's here right now since we're not shooting. Dennis?
D here is more than just a technical expert on the environment. He's more like an investigator.
An investigator of what?
Environmental crime, little lady.
But I thought I was little lady. You're Sweetkins. I'm little lady. Oh, I forgot.
Okay, good. But back to my question about why are you here right now?
I'm here to investigate the pollution of a creek, and I've decided to take over your little station here to be the base of my operation.
What? No, you can't just come in here and take over my cast and crew.
Actually, he can. Brady gave him the run of the station.
But...
See, I need a forensics team, and you are them. They. You are my forensics team.
I see lunacy in our future.
And the future is now.
But if Brady did give Dee the green light, then I'm ready to help. In fact, I can get started right away by investigating the specialty shops. Just see what clues I might find.
That's the spirit. Excellent. Who wants to run ballistics?
Look, we don't have the skills for this work. We are actors and production people.
Production. How about you produce some evidence then? Dennis, how about that candy wrapper?
What I mean is, we are not trained to help you. We can barely get our own shows together, let alone your forensics team. No offense, guys.
OTJ it is, then.
What's OTJ?
On-the-job training.
You're a smart little lady, aren't you? How would you like to be in charge of the lab?
Hey, you said I could do that.
You can be the evidence gatherer. You collect the gunk and the goo from the creeks.
Score!
That said, I need a photographer. You're the photographer.
But Rhonda runs camera.
Not anymore. She's my fingerprint ID techie girl. The tight shirt.
Oh, and do you want me to flick my hair like this?
Don't give me any questions. I need answers.
Well, I see all the jobs are filled, so I...
Stop. You look like you know something about bodies. Maybe you could take care of autopsies. You and the girls could take care of the sawing and stuff.
Did someone die?
No. And it's not going to happen on my watch. Ooh, look at the time.
Oh, isn't he cool?
Well, his brain certainly is frozen.
I want you guys to go back to the scene of the grime, the creek. We've got a long investigation ahead of us if we're going to nail this litter bug. Let's go to work.
So they nabbed that guy that threw out the wrapper, right?
Oh, yeah. Dee said the DNA analysis would reveal the true identity of the litter bug. In fact, he's bringing him into the station for questioning.
You really think one person could have done all this?
That's a long shot, but stranger things have happened.
Especially at our station.
Check this out. Bottles.
It probably fell from an uncovered truck.
Yeah. No duh. Dee says that the majority of litter in Mecklenburg County comes from unsecured and uncovered trucks.
Yeah, there's no telling what could have polluted this water. Most likely it's a combination of elements.
Yes, because of this, Chase says that 73% of all the monitored streams in Mecklenburg County were impaired. This needs to be analyzed.
That's a lot of drinking water.
All right, it's a mess down there. There must be 30 more of these.
Well, there wouldn't be so many of those if people would just recycle them or take them back to the grocery store to get used again. This needs to get analyzed.
Tell me, Mac, what do you know about butterscotch candy?
Butterscotch candies coat my throat for clear addiction.
Hey, kids in here. I don't want to know about your private affairs. Tell me about the candy.
Like I said, it helps my throat.
You know, I know a little story about a Mr. Candy Wrapper litterer who did hard time.
I don't know anything.
Actually, that's usually true.
Thanks. I think.
I'll be the one who decides who knows something or nothing or anything. We have DNA evidence that links you to this wrapper.
Come clean, Mac, and we'll go easy on you.
I'm not making any deals with this one here. He's just too dirty. Oh, sure. Compared with, what, a decade ago? We have fewer creeks in poor condition, but we have fewer creeks in good condition.
Should we be writing this down?
Not only writing it down, but memorizing it, etching it in your mind. And it should also be noted that the water in Mountain Island Lake has dropped a level or so in the last decade. Of course, due to higher levels of sediment and bacteria and pollution.
Isn't that where we get most of our drinking water?
Right. And that's why I'm not dealing with any polluters. And I saw this one during the shoot at the creek.
Those pants didn't have any pockets in them. The dog ate my homework. I had a flat tire. I went temporarily insane. My mother died. I didn't mean it, really.
Every little piece of litter hurts. Even the small ones.
Ow.
See? So how many times has this happened? Maybe you polluted the whole lake, Mac.
Oh, it was just that one wrapper, I swear.
No one swears in my interrogation room.
Actually, this is Dennis's office. Yeah, we swear.
We need to deal with real facts. And that means the only hand left to play is double or nothing.
because you don't look so good. I mean, you look good, you just don't look fine.
I don't have an actress. I don't have a crew. I'm behind schedule. So why wouldn't I be fine? By the way, I need you for lights and sound.
Oh, sorry, Ann. Case comes first. I mean, it takes preeminence over everything. Pubescence over everything. It takes past tense. It takes
Precedence!
Thank you. I understand. I mean, thank you for understanding, and I have to go develop this film. You look good.
What have we got?
A lot of evidence. It'll take us a while to process it all.
Yeah, Chief, I don't think it was just one person. I think this pollution came from all around.
All around the mulberry bush. Monkey chases the weasel. The monkey thought it was all fun. Till the monkey got shot.
Pete, we got trouble.
What kind of trouble, Dennis?
Ann talked to Brady, and he stopped the investigation.
Over my dead body. Or his. Call him in. I have a little announcement.
He is so cool.
Good news, anyone? We've solved the mystery.
You solved it without me,
Actually, the whole process went a lot quicker without you.
so I'm totally useless.
Dennis, sometimes useless is the best less you can use.
Okay, I have no idea what that means, but it does make me feel better.
Stop keeping us in suspense already.
Right. After further investigation, we found that Mac littered. But after questioning, we found that he could not have acted alone because he's a wiener.
Hey!
Quiet and go home.
Oh, okay.
Rhonda, if you'll continue.
Well, we found that some of the pollution comes from runoff into storm drains, like when you wash your car and the soap runs down the road.
Oh, man, I've done that. So soap runs off into lakes and streams?
Another pollutant we found was grease that had been poured down the kitchen sink. It should be frozen in the freezer for later use or, properly disposed of.
I've done that, too. Oh, man, I'm a double suspect.
Another interesting thing we found was mud.
Well, duh.
Well, mud can wash off construction sites. And also sediments can erode from the sides of streams. Though natural, muddy water can still kill aquatic life.
Mud. I didn't do that one.
Well, then who is the culprit?
After analyzing the evidence, we've learned that the real criminal is...
No, it's me! I confess! I didn't know what I was doing, but all along I've been polluting my own swimming hole. Oh, take me away. But you won't take me easily. I'm a big believer in passive resistance. Fascist!
Dennis, you're not the only one to blame. We all are.
Really? Everyone's to blame? You all make me sick.
You know, it's everyone's responsibility to keep Mecklenburg County clean and to take an active role in preventing pollution.
Well, if we're all to blame, what can we do to reverse the effects?
The great American cleanup. Could anything be greater, more American?
4th of July.
Uncle Sam?
Baseball.
And of course, Gucci.
You know what they say. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of ham.
Actually, no one says that. Ever.
I like ham. Hey, now that the mystery's solved, can I see your badge?
Badge? Like the man says, I don't need no stinking badge.
But aren't you a police officer?
Not quite, dear lady, but I did stay at a vacation inn last night.
So, Dennis, this is your technical expert?
Only technically speaking, my dear.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Stevens. Protecting and improving the water quality of our creeks, lakes, and other surface water is the job of Mecklenburg County's Land Use and Environmental Services Agency. It's also known as LWESA, which is easier to remember. Now, together with the City of Charlotte, Charlotte-Mecklenburg Stormwater Services provides a number of quality services, including restoring the path and function of major creeks and the surrounding floodplains, inspecting and removing blockages in creeks to keep the water flowing, mapping the floodplains, processing floodplain development permits, and maintaining and restoring the quality and usability of Mecklenburg's surface water. In fact, Stormwater Services protects more than 190 miles of shoreline on 3 different lakes and 3,000 streams that run throughout Mecklenburg County. In addition to testing lake water quality 24 times a year, the water quality staff has to investigate reports of illegal dumping, spills, or any erosion. Water quality staff also oversees 3 main volunteer programs that you might want to get involved in. These are all aimed at improving water quality. They are Adopt a Stream, Storm Drain Marking, and the Big Sweep. So if you'd like to volunteer or maybe just learn more about how Mecklenburg County is protecting our water, our people, and any structures in the floodplain, call 704-336-5500. You can also go online to www.stormwater.charmec.org.